If Johnny and Joanna came to the gym and told me they wanted to lose 30 pounds, what would they do? What types of workouts? Would they come to the gym and do 30 minutes on the elliptical every day? Or would they be lifting weights? Welcome back to another video, guys. If you're new to the channel, my name is Connorblackmon and I post weekly videos teaching people how to build more muscle. So if you're interested in that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Today we're going to be looking at what is better, weights or doing cardio. Let's get started. In an email I recently sent out, I compared this topic to finances. Doing cardio is like stuffing money under your mattress, while lifting weights is like putting money into a high-interest savings account. Why? Well, that's simply because having muscle uses more energy than having fat. For example, if two men both weighed 185 pounds, the one that had a lower body fat percentage or a higher muscle mass percentage would have a higher resting energy expenditure, which means that they burn more calories per day at rest. So how many calories does 1 pound of muscle burn? Well, while there's a lot of numbers that are thrown out there, there's not a whole lot of research we can go off of. However, there was a study done in 1992 that came to the conclusion that 1 pound of muscle could be burning between 4.5 to 7 calories per day. While that may not seem like much, 1 pound of fat only burns 1 to 2 calories per day, so in the grand scheme of things, it makes a really big difference. Plus, having muscle could use more energy than we think, we just don't have evidence to prove it. One of the reasons I'm a big advocate of lifting weights for fat loss instead of doing cardio is because of this. I literally roll my eyes when I hear people talk about doing hours of cardio on the elliptical when they're trying to lose weight. Truthfully, you can do it that way, but I don't believe it's the best way, and I don't believe it's sustainable. If you're doing cardio for weight loss, your goal is to put yourself at a caloric deficit by using more calories than you take in. So instead of modifying your diet to reach a caloric deficit, you increase your energy output instead. And what if you're at a 20% caloric deficit with your diet and doing cardio on top of it? Well, you are gonna lose a lot of weight, but you're also gonna lose a lot of muscle. Let's go back to our analogy from earlier. Lifting weights is putting that money in a high interest savings account, and doing cardio is like investing in GameStop when it's about to crash next week. You're gonna lose all your money, or in this case, all of your gains. So my suggestion is to sell your elliptical, start lifting weights so you can build interest in that high interest gains account. And instead of doing a lot of cardio to put yourself at a caloric deficit, just slightly modify your diet. So what we're gonna do is start lifting weights so we can add muscle and increase our protein intake along with it, and put ourselves at a slight caloric deficit so we can still lose fat while we build muscle. So it's like we're gaining that interest and still losing weight at the same time, just not as rapidly, so we can maintain our muscle mass rather than being at such a big caloric deficit that we lose our muscle. Another big plus to doing it this way is that the truth is it's not that hard. When you are at a severe caloric deficit, you feel like you're at a diet, you feel tired. But if you're lifting weights and only at a slight caloric deficit, you can be more sustainable with that type of program because you're never gonna feel like you're on an extreme diet. You're gonna have lots of energy. You're gonna see constant progress. So I look at it as like a marathon rather than a sprint. You'll be able to keep going on your diet and workout program if you don't go as extreme. So not only do I believe that this way of doing things is more productive, I also think it's more sustainable in the long run. And that sustainability is so important because so many people lose weight and then gain it right back, and I don't want you guys to do that. Now, is there a place for cardio? Absolutely. I know I seem super anti-cardio in this video, but I'm not. It's great for your heart, and I think it's great for your brain too, and your mental state of being. But I don't think that you should do tons of cardio to achieve weight loss. I think you should do 4 to 6 minutes of high intensity interval training at the end of each workout, but I don't think you should do 30 plus minutes of cardio to lose weight. I like doing the high intensity cardio because it's in and out. What you can accomplish on 20 minutes on the elliptical can be done in 6 minutes doing high intensity interval training, or even less time depending on how intense you go. With HIIT training, you don't risk burning muscle and you can actually build muscle while doing HIIT. Johnny and Joanna, you guys are on your way. Start lifting weights, eat a little bit less, do some high intensity, and you're gonna achieve your goals in no time. And hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit thumbs up and I'll see you next time.